Hey guys, welcome to Comic Book Club with Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have three awesome comics to talk to you
Radical
about
Comics.
today.
We may amend that review later.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But we're going to talk about Batman Detective Comics number 853, Invincible number 61, and Skrull Kill Crew number 1.
There's a lot of similar ones.
Yeah,
SKK, baby.
Say. Let's kick this off talking about Batman Detective Comics number 853. This is the second part of Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader.
Landmark story.
Neil Gaiman's your boyfriend. You want to kick this off?
Certainly. The first issue of this I thought was fantastic. Art was fantastic. Story. Using the idea of Batman's death and actually telling little tales about it, as opposed to just like some continuity pushing forward. This one, the first half of it kind of follows that pattern. The stories are shorter; they're more like bits, which I really liked. But as it gets to the end,
You love bits.
I love little bits of things, tiny things, snacks.
Like snacks.
Yeah. This guy loves snacks.
Love
Am I
snacks.
right?
Love.
Take note, viewers.
Where are you going? That's me.
The end, though, I think just kind of fell into this abstract thing that I thought was like, I expected a little bit more from my boyfriend, Mr. Neil Gaiman.
I feel like, realistically, DC has to put a limit to the amount of tripped out shit they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, I just
That's
got
right.
through with this whole Grant Morrison thing, and my head hurts, and then it's like, I can't take any more of the, you're in the story, you're the reader, you control the destiny, hand
But that's
turns
what Neil
into
Gaiman
butterfly,
does.
turns
All of
into
his stories
babies.
are about storytelling.
Yeah. And
No,
I
I
just
know,
think,
but-
and I agree, and I think that's good up to a point, but when the bat signal turned into hands, I was like, okay, I think we can just put this to
I
bed.
disagree with you. I actually think the exact opposite. I was disappointed in the first half of this, and I liked the second half. I'm not going to say a reason why.
So
No,
you
it's
should-
good. Cool.
No, I love the last issue. I thought it was really cool, and I
Yeah.
love the structure of here's a story, here's a story, here's a story. And then I felt like this, that just felt like now we're rushing through a bunch
I
of
agree with you.
stories.
This was muddier, but I still think the stories were interesting. The ideas were interesting.
Yeah, but after last issue where they were so good
Yeah.
to get rush ones, it feels like, okay, this is going to read well, I guess, when it's all collected together.
Right.
But
I hate when
it
it's-
now made me,
Yeah.
but it made me feel bad. It made me feel bad for picking this up because I felt like, oh, this is just the last 5 pages of a story.
I wish they did it the opposite way. Had shorter stories in the first issue and
Agreed.
then built toward longer ones. Even if
Yeah.
they were going to do the abstraction at the end. And
I
the end
should
with
do
like
that.
Bruce Wayne being born, I was like,
I
come on.
like the abstraction.
I don't know. The images weren't like iconic enough. The bats even turning into hands. I was like, that's a
Which
stretch.
then
That's a
turns-
stretch.
Have
Then
you ever
turns
seen?
into babies.
Have you ever been to Brazil? There is a cave there where there are these bats and they just turn into heads.
Oh man,
It's beautiful.
he's tripped. He's tripped out.
Yeah,
he's tripped.
he's got to lay off the acid.
Yeah.
What is in this?
Oh, I put a couple acid tabs in your beer.
All right. Shut up, Mr. Monkey.
But no, I feel like this was a great start, and I thought it was going to be something very imaginative and creative, and then just kind of melted away into the obscure and the tripped out. And it's like, I feel like the problem is I've seen it too much with, like, oh, this world is a particle in somebody else's fingernail. What? You know what I mean? Like,
God's dancing on the stars.
yeah, we were talking
bro.
about that the other day. I said that to you, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
was
world's.
awesome.
Oh, he was high then.
No, I just feel that, like,
I agree with you.
if you're
Actually.
going to do something creative, like, it had a great start, and I thought it could have gone a couple different ways, but then it was just like,
I agree with you. Between this, Grant Morrison's take on Batman, and all this Battle for the Cowl stuff, how nice would it be just to read a regular Batman story?
really.
Where
Man, YouTube blobs are crazy.
no,
let's-
I really like Neil Gaiman's work. I think
you're
it's
very
amazing.
calmly tripping out.
Especially some of the short stories.
It's my first time.
You're awful lucid.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to talk about Invincible number 61, following up on the Invincible War, the crossover that happened in one issue. Robert Kirkman continues to work out his Marvel Jones, but this issue, Conquest Part 1, what'd you guys think of it?
Crossover is kind of a misnomer, really.
Yep.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I just felt like it was like this huge
You should
build-up.
probably pass it along to the person next to you and ask them what they think.
As-
Wait, what'd you think?
Yeah.
What did you think, Joe Quesada? It's true. He's here.
I thought it was good. I
He's
kinda liked it.
No, that's better.
Yeah, it's better. So yeah,
Just a little bit.
yeah. a little taste of the fact that Alex has a lot of cool trinkets in his apartment.
Trinkets.
There's stuff going on outside of this camera you guys have no idea.
So yeah, I felt like it was supposed to be this huge thing of like all these people come together and working at Image again, and so far it's been one issue.
Well, that's not what this is.
Yeah,
that's Image United.
Yeah.
But I understand what you mean though, because they've had Bad Rock sitting here all the time, like holding stuff up.
Well,
which I was like, I don't think.
What'd you guys think of this issue?
I felt like that this did a good job of dealing with the aftermath, but I felt like I really wanted some more.
So you didn't like it?
I know, I enjoyed it.
That's weird.
What?
I didn't. I wasn't like it was amazing. I was like, oh, this is enjoyable.
My favorite issues of Invincible are the ones where Kirkman hits all of the the plot threads he's got going.
Yeah.
Where we see the guy in the apartment with all of the kind of Starro-esque aliens all over his face and all that. I love stuff like that where we keep, I like that. When's he gonna bring that in? And all that.
Yeah.
The beginning where it's like just a bunch of splash pages and all that. Love the lady stuff.
Yeah.
And the end where this he's battling this Viltrumite who shows up. I was like, I wish it was a little more.
It felt a little sudden, more than anything. I think there's some good stuff in this issue, but overall, it feels like now he's a little rushed.
Yeah.
He's been trying some cool stuff with the past couple of issues. This one, not the best of all time.
I like it better than the one where he had the supervillain from the Supervillains.
Yeah, but he came back in this issue.
Yeah, I know, which I was like, we get it. We remember him.
Yeah.
It was 2 issues ago.
Yeah, I feel like, though, that there's still some great stuff going on in the world right now that keeps me coming back.
Well, I like that
this.
Everyone hates him and the heroes are protecting him from other people who I mean, he just...
It's
I also like that he's sticking with all the other Invincibles wreck the world.
It's a non-traditional take on this particular type of story.
And I really feel like the stuff, my favorite part is the stuff with his brother and then his girlfriend stuff is the strongest.
Agreed. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about Skrull Kill Crew.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Number 1.
Oh,
damn it! I messed up that part.
Number
Sorry, guys. I loved Skull Crew back in the day, created by Grant Morrison, your boyfriend, and Mark Millar. What'd you guys think about this issue?
The flashbacks to the cow stuff I thought was a little crazy. I think it's going to pay off as kind of the origin of this particular, what this arc's about. The writing I thought was a little bit herky-jerky, but I like the story. I like following Ryder's little adventures. It reads like a horror movie, like you're reading where like he comes in, saves the day, saves this girl's life, and she like hangs with him.
Why don't
It's
you
like
just
from
ruin the
Dust Till Dawn.
whole thing? As always, you were way off base. This blew from start to finish.
Wow.
And
Please tell me why.
No, it's just the random cow bullshit, and then it was like, where's Skull Crew? It was bad.
That didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. I completely put that in there. Because that's why I wanted it. I was like,
were you
it's
creating
like a metal band.
Were you creating an echo effect with your
Yeah, yes, I was.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's good.
We'll fix it.
The great thing about this show is we don't just review comics, we give you fun tips.
Yeah.
You guys can use beer bottles for a million things, and we're going to be talking about that in the next show. But very quickly, I do agree with you. I like this. I thought it was very herky-jerky as well.
Yeah.
The cow stuff, get it. I understand. We keep flashing back to that point in Marvel history. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But enough with that already. Move on. I'm curious, as of the last page, though, to see where this series goes.
Yeah, it's kind of the twist on the end. I don't know. That seems to kind of contradict a lot of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
But the art's very nice, I think.
Agreed.
I'm going to pick up the next issue.
I'm going to pick up the next issue. I can't give this, I don't think, an unequivocal pickup.
Yeah, certainly.
Pete,
Yeah.
unequivocal pickup?
Yeah.
No.
Great. All right, if you guys have a question, you can mail us at thecomicbookclub@yahoo.com. Comment below, upload your video responses. You can check us out at popcultureshock.com/tvclub.
That's our blog.
Yeah, iTunes, we have Comic Book Club Live.
Yeah, certainly. iTunes, you can also download music.
Yeah, and if you want to see us live.
New York City, Tuesdays, 8 o'clock, People's Improv.
You say that like kind of a threat. New York City, be there.
Be there!
Yeah, we're
because
Skrull Kill Crew is opening.
Skull Crew, be there! Mortal, it's gonna be the SmackDown!
I gotta be honest, at that
That's-
point you could be using the beer bottle or not.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Also, I don't know if this camera picks up the sound that you're doing, but here it's booming. It's really frightening.
It's amazing. Joke us out and just ran crying out of the room.